Thank God for you. The virtuous wife in Proverbs 31, verse 28, this woman, every woman here, you ought to read that and try to pattern your life after the virtuous woman. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passive. I mean, you believe that. You can cut it, tuck it, tape it, but it's passive. You can do everything. You can spend $1 million trying to hold it all together, dear. But I'm telling you, time is not on your side. I preached a sermon a number of years ago. Time is no friend of the flesh. Amen. It's hilarious watching people sometimes. You know, I fly a lot. You're so bored in these airports, the only thing to do is watch people. and you can tell some of them, I mean, I see some of these women, and I know they've got to be as old as I am. But they've cut it, I mean, their face looks like it's been shrunk. They've cut it, wrapped it, sewed it, shrunk it, put enough herbs on it, start a herb farm. But they don't look real. I mean, you're looking at them and you're looking at them thinking, is there somebody in there? Anyway, I'm having fun. Praise the Lord. It goes on to say, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Ministered on this, the gratitude attitude. Thankfulness. I'm closing. I'm not going to keep you long tonight. Your thankfulness today is very critical to God's blessing tomorrow. The Bible says, if you're faithful over that which is least, I'll make you ruler over much. When you are thankful for what you have, it makes you a candidate for more. This is one of the great keys of ministry. It's a great key of wealth and life. You can talk about gifts. Matthew 15:36, Jesus, there's a multitude in need. Thousands of men, not counting women and children. Little boy's lunch. 7 loaves and a few fish. He took the 7 loaves and the fish and gave thanks. Then he broke them, gave to his disciples. And the Bible says they all ate and were filled. He gave thanks. And something in the spirit realm was released. It began to multiply. It's powerful. Powerful. Are you a thankful person? Does thanksgiving live in your heart and in your mouth? When you view people, your relationship with God and His response to you is very much linked to a heart that's filled with thanksgiving. How do you approach God? How do you gain an entrance with God? We think about great people, powerful people. Talk about presidents of the United States or some famous person. How do you approach them? How do you gain an audience with them? David, the Bible says, a man after God's own heart, wrote the Psalms 95:2. Let us come before His presence with thanksgiving. Psalms 100 verse 4, we enter into His courts with thanksgiving. Into His courts with praise. Be thankful to Him. Hebrews 13:5. Therefore by him let us continually offer the sacrifice of praise to God, to continually, that is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name. David, over and over, the Psalms 30, verse 4, and on, 35. His Psalms are filled with thanksgiving to God. I will thank my God. You want God to hear your prayer? It says Philippians 4:6. With thanksgiving, our text again, let your request be made known to God. You want God to hear your voice? You want God to answer your prayers? You want God to intervene? He said the way to approach God is with thanksgiving. Again, I wonder about spiritual death. I wonder, the United States of America, we have so much wealth, it's beyond measure when you travel the world. If you make $35,000 a year, you're like in the top 5% of the world's wealth. The wealth, but I wonder, is it because in our history, our roots, there's this gratitude to God. Pennsylvania Supreme Court, 1824. No free government now exists in the world unless where Christianity is acknowledged and is the religion of the country. Thanksgiving is a Christian virtue. We were in Malaysia. They had no Thanksgiving. Ramadan, Muslim month, Chinese New Year, Tapu-Sun. I remember going to Batu Caves and videoing the Indian festival, some 200,000, 150,000, running skewers through their cheeks, hooks in their body, fruit, pulling carts with hooks and blood and demon possession, and they go nuts, and all of this. Trying to earn some kind of, by penance, their way into God's presence. Connie and I videoing something about wild demonic manifestations. Some of you years ago, remember the videos we brought back? Their eyes, man, just glaze over. Go into trances and fall out. And no doubt many of them were sincere. It's like Catholicism in Mexico, where they crawl on the glass. The Philippines, every year they crucify some people. Trying to earn their way into God. And see, that's not, the Bible says, listen, God says, you want to come into my presence? Come with praise and thanksgiving. Come with a heart and a mouth of gratitude. That's what this tomorrow's all about. It's not about, football, and it's not about, listen to me. I go to places in the world, they don't even know what football is. They love soccer. Cricket, I go to India, cricket. The most boring game in the world. They play for 3 days and nobody wins. They take tea breaks and stuff. And I mean, you go to places in rugby, where New Zealand and where our missionaries are. Salinoas, the whole, if you've ever saw the All Blacks. And I understand sports, I love sports, played sports for years. But listen, tomorrow, don't forget God. Don't forget God. I plead with you as your pastor. What a tragedy that the blessing that God has given us replaces God. These people were thankful because they had survived. And God had given them in the fall, God had given them enough produce and stuff to survive the winter months. Corn and grain and clams and fish in the sea and animals in the forest. So we can survive another year. The Thanksgiving was God, you provided. What's God done for you? What would you be if God hadn't saved you tonight? What would you be? What would you be? What about the family you have? Children, I understand kids can break your heart. I understand life, people. But oh, I'm telling you, Connie and I, we're so grateful. Sometimes it's almost embarrassing how much God has blessed us. It's almost, I mean, you can't imagine, you know. I got a great-granddaughter, Amaya. We was back there, you know, her mother is, I guess she's done something on YouTube. Someone was telling me, thanking everybody who's prayed for her. She's got this cancer. They don't, talking about 3 years to live, maybe a few more. 28 years old, but her, I'll tell you about Real Springs. Her granddaughter, Amaya, this is how you know if you're a hillbilly or not. Her favorite store is Dollar General. Her favorite restaurant, we went on a date the other day, was Sugar Creek Cafe. That's how you know your country. Can you imagine? That's where God, in His mercy, reached down and picked Connie and I. Yes. Tell me God don't have a sense of humor. I mean, how ridiculous. How ridiculous. Got all these hillbilly cousins, shoe tobacco. They're not women. They got teeth missing. It's not because of crack either. They fall out. But by the grace of God, that was me. Not you. What about you? In all things and everything, let us give thanks to God. Ask you to bow your head with me this evening. God, I thank you for these people, the privilege, the joy, pastoring these people.